I'm Kazi. I'm an Intel software innovator and an OneAPI certified instructor. So today I'm making a vlog series and attempting to show you now how you can develop the different kind of Gen AI applications, and you can deploy your Gen AI based applications which requires good amount of computation and the different services which are being provided through the Intel Developer Cloud. Just before jumping into the application development, I would say now sky is the limit is the concept is going forward with the use of Intel Developer Cloud. You can use the latest of the Xeon processors and also GPUs being available. So it's basically an acceleration platform where you can use the latest of the available hardwares. If I show you the different kind of hardwares, it has the latest Xeon processors along with the GPU Max series Intel GPUs. Along with that, it has the latest in AI-based processor in terms of the Gaudi GPU processors available in terms of it. Apart from that, all the different kind of softwares and toolkits which are available, such as all the Intel One API libraries and toolkits, such as Intel AI Analytics Toolkit, One API based toolkit, and other different types of frameworks, which are very helpful not only in terms of developing the application, but also helps us in deploying the application scale and taking it forward to build it. So in today's session of this blog, I'll try to showcase a complete application development in a custom LLM chatbot. So in today's world, we are using the different types of chatbots, right? Maybe it is from chat GPTs or the bots of the world. So why not create a complete LLM based chatbot from the different type of pre-trained models which are available? So the one today which I have selected for this session is a Mistral 7B model, which has been very heavily trained on more than 7 billion parameters, and which is the benchmarking suggests that it is greater than it is doing a huge lot of performance gain over Llama 2 also. So in today's session, I'll try to go forward with the complete application development along with code walkthrough and even deployment of the application through a UI, and even going forward in the Intel Developer Cloud. So without further ado, I'll go forward with it. So this is the homepage of the Intel Developer Cloud. If you have already not signed up for the cloud, please do it right away. You can just go into the Get Started button, go for the standard free subscription model and click on this one. So you would be redirected to a page whereby you wanted to create an account. You can obviously go forward with it. As I have already done the account process, and which I have already shared in the other blogs and other methodologies, you can always go forward with that. So once you have signed up into this into the Intel Developer Cloud console, this is the homepage that you are going to land into it. So yeah, as you can see in the homepage, there are different types of functionalities and tabs which are available in terms of the hardware catalog. So if you just go into the deeper understanding, what are the different types of hardware available? So you can see this is the fourth generation Intel Xeon scalable processors are available. Along with that, the Intel Max series GPU and the Gaudi 2 deep learning server is available, which is the latest in market which are there. So you can all take the uses of different things. So if you're just interested in order to understand how things work and how the different types of applications development work, it is also integrated with Jupyter Lab, and you can click on the training and workshops. There are different kind of demo workshops available. Also in terms of different examples, in terms of Gen AI, which you can all go through. This is a complete free service which did not require any type of let's say payment in terms of accessing these applications. So but if you want to go forward with completely setting up your own private, let's say, or own complete processors for your deployment and development and servers for your deployment and development, I'll show you the process for that. For that, you might require the cloud credits. There are different ways. Fortunately, I got some cloud credit. You can redeem it from here, and once you redeem it, you will be allocated according to the balance of the cloud credit which you got. So I got a cloud credit for 50. And if you do not have a cloud credit, you can go ahead and pay for the different kind of processors according to them. Say for an example, I'll go forward today with the fourth generation Intel Xeon scalable processors first. If I select this one, so you can see it is from the fourth generation instance from the fourth generation Intel Xeon processor. Along with that, it has a the instance type. It is 8 core, 16 GB MEM, and 20 GB DISC. Yeah, that's enough for our application today. And it is being the image is being for Ubuntu 2020 version, and it follows this one. So I'll just name it for right now. Let's say Xeon Classic for now. Okay, great. Now you'll have to upload the different keys of your local machine if you have not earlier. Say for an example, if I just want to upload a key just for the sake of understanding, you can give any name, let's say Kazi Mac local or something. If you do not know or like what are the commands for creating the SSH key, there's a complete instruction based command lines are given up. For if you are using a Windows machine, please follow the steps one by one so that you can generate your local key of your machine and upload it here. If you are using a Linux or a Mac OS like me, you can go forward in your terminal. Say this is my terminal, and if you just click on this command for generating the SSH key, please go up here, paste this command. It actually exists. So if it is existing, as I've already created a local key, so you can follow these steps. So copy and follow this one. I would not like to overwrite it, so I'll just use this one. This is my key. You can just copy it up from here to here and place it safely for your other usage. And I'll not do it right away. I'll terminate this one. Okay. Now you can paste your key contents up here. Once you have done that, you will get a option to select your uploads of keys from where you have uploaded the keys earlier. So right now I'll select my key, which has been already uploaded. I'll launch it up. Okay, let it open. So it takes a few minutes to open and to set up your own server basically. The server that we have chosen for today is the 4th generation Intel Xeon machine, and which would be set up in few seconds, which will be provisioned in a few minutes actually. So till the time it works away, I'll just give you a very brief understanding of what we are trying to develop today. So I have chosen a complete LLM custom chatbot development with Hugging Face open source pre-trained model of 7B. So in this way, we are not only understanding like how to set up a complete bare metal server for ourselves, but also we will be developing this entire chatbot with our own pre-trained using the own pre-trained model of Mistral 7B. And if I go into the deeper of just for an understanding like what are the different Mistral 7B consist of. So the Mistral 7B is a very large language model, which is pre-trained generative text model with 7 billion parameters, and it has a good number of benchmarks. So I've tried to use different kind of Hugging Face model and deploy it in an Intel based server so that in order to understand like how the other type of Hugging Face models you can always do. And this is a very interesting subject and topic, like if you can generate your own custom chatbot model. Okay. This is the idea for today's session that I'm going to go forward with it. And okay, let us see like what is the stage you are in. This is ready. Awesome. Now, once this shows you in a ready stage, please click on the hyperlink button of the name of the instance. You can see like the details of the all the instances given up. What is the instance type? What is the memory speed? What is the 16 gig of memory? What is the storage and all the other information regarding your server. So this is not a shared server. This is the one that you are using. So if you want to connect, there are different ways. So if according to your different OSs, you can obviously go forward. Say for example, for today's understanding for today's session, I'm using a Mac OS. So I'll click on Mac OS and see. So I'll have to open an SSH client. In this case, I'll use my terminal only, which is present in my MacBook, and then you'll have to follow these steps. So I'll just open a new terminal. Okay, great. This is fine. Now I'll follow this command. I'll copy this command from here. Awesome, great. Let it connect. Okay, great. I'll go forward with yes. Awesome. This is great. It takes a few minutes to start off. Yeah, awesome. Now you can see I'm connected inside the terminal, or I'm connected into my instance which I've just created with the IP address. Right now I'm inside of the instance that I have created, and I can go forward with any understanding. So this is the way you can just spawn a server, or basically spawn an instance of the different type of available hardwares which are present inside the Intel Developer Cloud. It's very easy and very intuitive in nature, which you can go forward. Now, for today's session, as I have mentioned, I'll be going forward with creating a LLM custom chatbot for ourselves with our Mr. 7B model. So the code for this one, I'll go through it in a very brief way, and I'll also present the code in a GitHub repo link so that you can take reference from here later point of time. So we are trying to use their pre-trained model Mistral 7B from the Hugging Face. So we require certain importing of certain importing of the different kind of libraries and frameworks from the Hugging Face. As we have done it, we are using this one. And also in this section, as you can see, I've used multiple ways. You can always try it out, and you can always change the different values according to your preference. I'm very sure you must be knowing like what are the different value and parameters which are required while developing a chatbot. So there are temperature values. So if you just increase the temperature of it, it gives you more creativity in nature, more diverse outputs in nature. If I decrease the temperature, it would be within the range of the limit of the question asked, but the creativity would be low. So I've just given some random values for now. We can always come back and check on it. Apart from that, I've just created a small HTML UI based page and hosted it on Gradio for our like for like visualizing the entire process and going forward with it. So I'll try to upload this code first of all. And for doing that, I'll go forward. I'll connect to my terminal. Yeah, this is already connected. Great. Now I'm inside my server. So for doing that, there are multiple ways you can do forward. You can directly install the different kind of libraries and the frameworks which are required from here also. But I also prefer creating an Conda environment and going forward with that. So for that, I have also created a small notebook whereby I'm doing things. But just before going into that, I'll try to create a Conda environment. The command for doing that is present here. Okay, great. It's working. Still not the command. I don't think the conda environment is created. If it is created, it would have been showing me inside the base or the something. So sometimes we just need to restart the terminal. That's it for this one. I'll try to connect to my instance, which I have created in the IDC, Intel Developer Cloud. That is the Xeon instance through this command, which I have got again from this part, how to connect, copy this one. Yeah, great. I'll try to run this again if it is not done. Sorry, my bad. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, it's starting up. Awesome. Now I'll run this command. Yeah, as I said, for changes to effect, please close and reopen the current shell again. Oh, I have missed this in the last part. So I'll try to open it up again, reconnect it up. Let me see if it directly logs me into the conda environment. If not, then we'll again try out with this command. It works out. Yeah, right now I'm inside my conda environment. As you can see, I'm in the base conda environment, which I've just created. Now inside this, I'll be requiring the Hugging Face hub and the Gradio for, as I've mentioned in the code, because we are using the Hugging Face model, so we can download it, install it through the Hugging Face hub. And also we are using Gradio for hosting our application. That's it. So I'll just download it inside the conda environment only. Let download for a few seconds. Okay, awesome guys. Hope you guys can follow me up till here. Please try it out. I'll share all the commands and the codes through my GitHub repo. Okay, let it download. So guys, we are completely working on our own server, which we have spawned using the Intel Xeon through the Intel Developer Cloud. Okay, awesome. This is done. Now I'll try to upload my code. So let's say nano app. I'll name my file as nano app.py. It should open me the editor for directly pasting my code up here. Okay, awesome. Now I'll go back to my code up here. I'll just do a copy paste from this code. There are other ways you can upload. Just for this session, I'm using this method. This done, then Control X, save it Y, yes, and then save it. Awesome. This is done. Now, just as we are using it to read out and as we are hosted in through a Gradio app, we need to read out or do port forwarding of the app in order to generate an URL which can be accessed from outside the network of this server. So for that process, I've just used a ngdoc server, setting up an ngdoc server inside my terminal. Okay, this being done. If you would have not done this step, if you would have tried to use that, you would get a local IP which can be accessed from inside the instance of the server. But as we want to use the chatbot application outside our server, so we are just using this ngdoc to port forward our local IP to another IP. That's it, guys. Nothing else. This is done. This step, I'll add this command line also. Okay, this is done. Great. Now, the process to do that is just open another terminal. Okay, this one. As you can see, this is a new terminal. I'll try to connect to my Xeon server, which inside the Intel IDC. Takes a few seconds to connect. Let it open. Let it run. Okay, and okay, we can also run the application from here. So we are using the Python version inside the conda. So Python app.py. I'll open it up from here. Yeah, now I'll open my another terminal which I've just given up here. Save. Okay, great. Now inside this one, as I've port forwarded through this ngdoc server, I'll use this code to just give me the URL from where it can be accessed outside the terminal. Yeah, as you can see, this is just a temporary port forwarding which has been done from the local IP which I've got from inside the instance of it. So yeah, I'll just copy this part and I'll try to run it from here. So this is built with Gradle. Awesome, guys. Now, as you can see, I've just created my small UI, which are all present inside the code of here, small HTML, and you can change it according to your preferences, whatever you want to name it. Say I've given the name as Intel Dev Summit AI NHPC 2023. Welcome to your own chatbot. Now this has been trained over 7 billion parameters, and let us try it out. Let's say hi, this is the easy one. Just remember, guys, these two terminals should be running. Okay, great. Sorry, yeah. Now, write me an email for leave from office. I do not know how. I'm not that a creative guy. Okay, awesome. This is working great. I'm writing to inform you, blah, 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 and awesome. So guys, yeah, this is the easiest way, and as you can see, like how you can use the Intel Xeon server for deploying your application, and this is as easy as it sounds. So I'll share all the codes and stuff related right now. So you have developed your own chatbot model. It is running on the pre-trained model of Mistral 7B. If you want more details about the Mistral 7B from the Hugging Face model, you can always go into this link and you can find all the different information regarding that, and you can use the other Hugging Face models also. So as I've said, now also the sky is not the limit, and with the help of Intel Developer Cloud, you can develop multiple applications and you can deploy your applications running in this one. Hope you like it and hope you will use it for building different kind of Gen AI based application. Remember, this is just we are using the Intel Xeon server. It doesn't even require a huge amount of servers to run this model. Just before leaving it, just I'll try another, write a marketing post for my company. Let's say I'll give him a website from which if it can write something, generate a content or post out of it. Yeah, Where is it? Yeah, this is it. Let us try this out. Okay, it's doing a pretty good job. Are you tired of spending endless hours? Of company has got you covered within a word. Yeah. So this is the service that my company does. Awesome, guys. This is working great. Thank you all for attending this and watching this video. Hope you can learn more about it. Just before finishing up, if I go back to the Intel Developer Cloud and see, you can always go to the, so if this is the landing page, this is the instance information that you are running. So this is running up here, and you can always get to know this is running, and always launch other instances. Say for an example, if I go up here and select the, you can always go forward with Intel Max series GPU, and this has other type. It has a wonderful like processing power with 4 GPUs, 4 Gen CPU, 2 sockets, 256 gig of memory. Similarly, you can do that same way, guys. Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Hopefully, you have learned a lot and you can use it for building your applications more and more. Great, guys. Thank you.